Hi, it's Sam for another Collectech review. This time we've got the Power Rangers Legacy Gold Morpher. This is the second in the Legacy Morpher line, following the original Silver Morpher, which came with the first 5 Power Rangers coins. They saw Mighty Morphin. This has Tommy's coins, which is of the Dragon and Tiger coins. So, as for the toy itself, as you can see, this is the back of it. It comes in a nice holster here, which really nicely goes on your belt. This is made for adults. This one, it's sold in toy shops, but it says collector's item on the box. It's really aimed at adults who grew up with the show. I don't really see many kids wanting this. So actually on the back, apart from a couple of screw holes and a little battery compartment, we've got really nice moulding here. This is the original Zyuranger Dino Buckler mould, which is something they didn't have to include, but they did, which is really nice. They could have just given us a nice sort of front, but it's good to see them paying really nice fan service with this. Really bright colours, and we can get a little hint of the Morpher to come. There's a little button on the back here. I'm going to show you what that does in a moment. Even a little bit of moulding on the side. So actually release the Morpher, it is a little tricky. It's held in by these two little buttons here. I find the best way of getting it out in the stored mode is to pull down the handle and just yank it out like that. We'll just pop this off to the side for the second. Return this to its stored form, and we'll turn it around to reveal a really nice Power Rangers Gold Morpher here. Now this, as I said, can be stored back in here, so you can have it on your belt either way, so you're ready to morph at any time. Yeah, that's a little easy to pull out. Watch, you can't get a handle. There is a little space in here, and you can just sort of rip it out. Although it is a little tricky, it's in there nice and tight. As for the actual Morpher, as I showed you, the back's nice and solid plastic with a little button in the middle, which is going to activate something inside here, which we can't see at the moment. The actual metal front is really nice, sort of polished metal. These black bits are painted plastic, I believe, whilst the gold is metal, or it could all be. I honestly can't tell. I'm not too great with feeling about chrome and everything. And this is really nice, sort of embossed around here. We're actually going to morph, not right now, by pressing that button on the side, which gives a nice sort of spring-loaded action there. This button here. Unfortunately, it can be a little tricky to hold if you're not from this angle. But I suppose if you're actually doing it, you're going to have it out like that, and it will be a lot easier. And then it's got a nice sort of pattern of red translucent plastic on the inside, and this is where our coin goes. So we're going to leave that there for the moment. The 2 coins it comes with, the coins don't do anything, it doesn't read them or anything. We're going to get the same sounds regardless of which coin we put in. It comes with a dragon coin. Really nice sort of shading on that. These are full die-cast metal as well. These are really high quality items. They say Mighty Morphin Power Rangers on the back, and the same with the Tiger coin there. Some really nice things. So to insert, I only bother inserting one of these because, as I said, they do the same thing. It'll go in there, and you have to actually push it and snap it in place. You can be a little forceful with it, but try not to break it. Now that is solid in there, that will never come out unless you press this mystery button on the back, which pushes 2 little knobs and will just knock it out. Same thing, they are the same size, so that'll work with either one of them. So we'll put the coin in and we're going to turn it on. The on and off switch is just on the top here, and it's going to make a nice little communicator sound. Really faithful to how it was in the show. Now, when we morph, it's going to make the morphing sound, and it's going to play the full theme song from the show, with a little light show as well. So, when we're ready, we'll shout, it's morphing time. Now, if you only press that down once, it's just going to do the morph, but if you hold it down, it will play the song. So it's really nice. So that's all it does, but it's a really sort of a nice thing to display. You can display it however you want, with either of the coins in it. Just putting the coin on top there so you can get an idea how it's going to look. And you can take the coin out even like this. There's no sort of lock with that. I believe it'll do the same thing even if there's not a coin inserted. The only way to stop that, otherwise, is just to turn it off and reset it. So it's a really nice thing. It costs a fair bit. These are not cheap. You cannot currently get these with ease here in England. I actually picked mine up whilst I was in the States last June. But it's a really nice thing to have for fans of the original show. I display mine in a prime position on one of my shelves. I would recommend it if you can get your hands on one, although there are much nicer things in the Legacy series, such as the Dragon Dagger and now Talking Sailor Sword as well, which maybe if you've got a little bit of extra cash, I'd splash the cash and get one of those, and perhaps just go for the standard Morpher instead, since that comes with 5 as opposed to 2. But if you're a real fan of Tommy, this is definitely worth picking up. This has been another Collectech review of Sam. I hope to see you in the next video.